Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we rate taking a fun trip back in time to learn about a super cool number system, Roman numerals. You've probably seen them on clocks, in book chapters, or even at the end of movie titles. They might look a little tricky at first, but trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be a Roman numeral pro, at least from 1 to 10. Ready? Let's dive in. So, what are Roman numerals? They're a system of numbers that originated in ancient Rome and were used throughout Europe for centuries. Instead of using the digits 0 through 9 like we do, the Romans used letters from the Latin alphabet. The three main letters we need to know for the numbers 1 to 10 are I, V, and X. Think of I as 1, V as 5, and X as 10. Got it. I for 1, V for 5, and X for 10. Simple enough, right? Let's start with the easiest ones. The number 1 is just a single capital I. Easy peasy. For the number 2, we simply add another I. So, 2 is 2. What do you think 3 is? You guessed it. It's 3. We just line them up. So we have 1 I for 1, 2 I's for 2, and 3 I's for 3. We're on a roll. Now, things get a little bit interesting. You might think 4 would be E, and sometimes in ancient times it was, but the standard way is a bit different. This is where our V for 5 comes into play. To write 4, we use a rule called the subtraction principle. We place an I before the V. So, 4 is written as 4. Think of it as 1 less than 5. This is a key concept in Roman numerals. A smaller number before a larger number means you subtract it. So, 4 is 5 minus 1, which equals 4. After the slight curveball of 4, 5 is super straightforward. The number 5 is simply V. So, we have 4 for 4 and V for 5. See the pattern? The I moves from before the V too. Well, nowhere, because V stands on its own. Now that we know 5, how do we get to 6, 7, and 8? This time, we use the addition principle. We add I's after the V. So, for the number 6, we take our V for 5 and add an I after it. 6 is VI. It's like saying 5 plus 1. Following that logic, what's 7? It's V followed by 2 I's, so 7. 5 plus 2. And for 8, you've got it. It's V followed by 3 I's, 8. That's 5 plus 3. So, VI for 6, 7 for 7, and 8 for 8. We're almost there. Now we're at the number 9, and it's time to use that subtraction rule again, just like we did for 4. This time, we'll use our X, which stands for 10. To write 9, we place an I before the X. So, 9 is X. Think of it as 1 less than 10. This is the same logic as for 4. 9 is 10 minus 1, which equals 9. And finally, we've reached the big 10. As we've already learned, the Roman numeral for 10 is a simple X. So, after the clever X for 9, we land on X for 10. And that's it. We've covered all the numbers from 1 to 10. Let's do a quick recap to lock it all in. 1 is I, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 1 before 5, 5 is V, 6 is VI, 5 plus 1, 7 is 7, 8 is 8, 9 is X, 1 before 10, and 10 is X. You did it. You've learned the basics of Roman numerals from 1 to 10. Now, when you see an old clock face or a Super Bowl logo, you'll know exactly what those letters mean. Practice writing them down a few times, and they'll stick in your memory forever. It's like learning a secret code from the past. Thanks so much for learning with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more fun learning adventures. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to learn about next. See you in the next video.